Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Rum. You're back with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Wahawah Kakodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Just got another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying, about Babylon the Great crumbling. It's circling the drain right before our eyes, man. And I got a couple of videos like usual, and a couple of scriptures I want to get to land back off the videos I'm going to play for you. Salakia, yesterday, I couldn't do a video, man. I was fatigued. I was fatigued for some odd reason. I went to bed about 9:30 and then wake up to about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock the next morning, this morning, man. So I don't know what was going on, man, but I didn't feel good at all, man. So Lord willing, I started to feel better today. But let's get to these lessons. These scriptures, I'm saying. So here we go. And as you see on the screen, it says caption, United States is finished. And that's what I'm going to title the lesson, man. United States is finished. Or something to that effect.
The United States is no longer a land of opportunity. Let me explain. In the last 20 years, health insurance premiums have increased 41%. The average single payer paying through group health is paying on average $703 a month. Family of four is paying on average $1,997 a month. That same time period, home prices have increased 5.6 times. The average income has only increased 3.2 times. The life insurance ownership in the United States has decreased from 77% to 51%. Of those people asked, 44% said that they would be financially destitute in 6 months or less if one wage earner in the household passed away. Generation X and older millennials, highest credit card debt in history. Seniors are paying 10% of their fixed Social Security income to property taxes. Here's a big one. The number of children that people are having right now has decreased 20% over that time period. It's a recipe for disaster. The aging population, fewer people entering the workforce, what do you think is going to happen? So when people are looking to live outside of the United States in a more affordable area, they're just looking for dignity. They're looking for some peace financially. There's no reason to say, you're giving up. You're trying to shame people. Listen, when you have concerns about actually buying food and paying your rent, there's no reason to shame those people. And that is exactly what's happening right now.
So there you go, man. So no one can say we're making this up. Babylon the Great is not finished. That Esau is telling you to your face, man. His place is done, man. His place is done. Babylon the Great is finished. And every other country around the world is living way better than Babylon the Great, man. It's just we've been set in this place and it's an illusion to us because we can't go and explore these other countries, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any money to go for the first and foremost. And you don't have any the resources to go, meaning you gotta get a passport, you gotta get, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have your bills and stuff taken care of here before you go anywhere. It's a lot of things that go into it, man, trying to travel. But the thing is, Babylon the Great is finished, man. And this place is not going to be healed. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we have been aware of this for a while now. And that's why we've been spiritually tapping into the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, getting mentally and spiritually prepared for this place to crumble. And I got another video I want to get into. Now you're going to see this man go into basically what they call back in the day, they called them African booty scratchers and all these different names. They made us not want to go explore different countries, meaning Africa. They didn't want us to go to see what we came from and what it was going to be here in the future, man, because they didn't want you to return back to where we came from for the most part, man. Now this guy's going to go into it, man, and he's going to break it down where America is finished, man, and they are living better than you Babylonians, man, you Americans. The Africans are, which a lot of those on the west coast of Africa, a lot of those people are Israelites, but you have heathens mixed in with them, but they're living good, man. Compared to the first video you seen, the Africans are living damn good, man, because they own what they purchase. Not being like America. In America, you don't own what you purchase. You purchase a house, you have to pay taxes on it continually. You buy a car, same thing. Everything you buy here is not you're temporarily owning it, man. So when you die, this place goes back to the bank. Now check this out, man.
People in West Africa are starting to live better than people in the Western world. Now, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about if you're well to do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America. Now, I'm currently in America, and it's like a little bit of a culture shock coming back from Africa because when you come here, you're around people who, on paper, they're very successful, rich, and all that. But all these people are drowning in debt. They got a nice car, but they don't own it. They've got a lease on it. They may say that they own a house, but they kind of do, but they have a huge mortgage on it. But in Africa, people own everything outright. And what does this lead to, like, in day-to-day life? Well, when you know someone who's well-to-do in Africa, they're a lot more relaxed. They feel like they can go on trips with you. They're a lot more generous. People here, even though they may have a lot of money on paper in America, the second they let their foot off the gas, the second they stop hustling, those bills will catch up on them really quick. And it shows like kind of why I feel West Africa is the future, because here people are putting up an appearance of being rich, well-to-do, but it's fueled by debt and it's fueled by them working two jobs. Husband and wife are both working high-paying jobs, 50 hours a week each, and doing all of that to just create this facade. Whereas in West Africa, once these guys have made it, they're living good lives. They're having that balance in life, and they're not killing themselves. So I think long term, who am I betting on? I'm betting on the lifestyle of West Africa.
See that Esau even said, I'm betting on the west coast of Africa. So he ready to he ready to goddamn it go over there himself, man. But like he said, man, these people are living better than you are in Babylon the Great, man. You got credit card debt. The food is poisoning you, man. A lot of their food is, man, beautiful, man. Coming straight out of the damn ocean or coming straight out of the damn out the field, man. So you staying in Babylon the Great just because you have all the glitz and glamour of what they would see and they want to be a part of it. It's all an illusion, man. Because the Americans, they can't afford to live, man. What you stay over there in these other countries in the Mideast, in Africa, Western Asia. So you better off over there than over here, man. Which we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the word says this place is going to be utterly wasted. But the point is, Babylon has fed our people an illusion of not wanting to return back to Africa, man. Or not even Africa, but just going and exploring other countries, man. They want you to think this place is the best place on earth. And just coming to find out it's the worst place on earth. Now, that's another video just going into how pretty much Esau wasted his kingdom with war, fighting and robbery and killing, man. Which the other nations, they benefited off of Esau's kingdom. They lived it up in Esau's kingdom. And now here we go.
This is the only country in the world where there are no poor people. It's richer than Dubai, but it's very low-key. It's Qatar. It has the 13th largest oil reserves in the world. It has the 5th largest natural gas reserves in the world. There's no income tax for Qatari nationals. You get to keep whatever you earn. Education is free from kindergarten to university. If you want to study abroad, the government takes care of your tuition and living expenses. Medical care is also free. Locals work an average of 3 hours a day and earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Even if you're unemployed, you can still receive a subsidy of $2,000 a month. The government also provides housing at a lower price or a high housing subsidy. The marina is full of private yachts. When you visit Qatar, you can really feel the richness of the country. If you come to Qatar, you can not only experience the life of the rich and famous, you can also enjoy the unrivaled sea view of the Persian Gulf. Follow me to show you a different world.
See what he said, follow him to see a different world, man. Over here, whatever you buy is heavily taxed. And it goes bad. For some odd reason, everything you buy here, I don't care if it's a nice fancy car, it's going to get wrecked. The rain gonna peel the paint off of it, anything, man. But over there, man, them people, man, they work, they get all their money. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be heavily taxed. You want to go to school, go to another country, they'll pay for it. health care. Over here, man, you can't even get free health care, man. So Babylon the Great has ran its course, man. All the nations want to be at peace and they want to relax and be pretty much live off the working of their hands, man. What they bought, what they paid, what they work for, they want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? They want to live off what what they basically you work for. You see what I'm saying? And the people are doing it, man, in this day and time, man. So Esau ruined his kingdom. He took his time to have his rulership over the earth, and he just only thing he used it for was war, for murder, for bloodshed. And while these other nations, man, having all those cars over there, top class cars, man. The whole country, no trash and no bums or homeless people walking around. This place is finished, man. This is becoming a third world country, man. And no one wants to come. Those nations don't want to come here. Why would they come here when they can benefit off what they have in what their country, man? All their resources that America goes and rape, rob, and murder the other countries for, man. But let's start here, man, because Babylon the Great is finished. And just like the first video said, we're going to start here in Revelation 18. In verse 7, it says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. And that's what's going to be given to Babylon the Great, man. Like you were saying that credit card debt is skyrocket, man. People are using credit cards to buy groceries, man. That would have been unheard of 10, 20 years ago, man. But these people can't survive here, man, because it's hyperinflation now. It says, I sit at, let me read it. Let me go get to 7 again. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. And that's why Babylon the Great is finna see all the sorrow, because the pride that she has, thinking that she would never be taken down, man. Babylon the Great, man. But these other nations are going to burn her with fire as well, man. They're going to burn her with fire as well, man, because they thought that she was going to sit on the throne forever. And the Lord is going to take her down, man. Esau, Edom, Babylon the Great, which is America, is connected to Esau, man. So when he goes down, his kingdom goes down, man. His beast system goes down, man. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And that's what's headed to Babylon the Great. And we'll continue to warn you, man, through the spirit, man, of Yahweh Shem Shah, through his word. This place is on the cusp of death, mourning, and famine. And no one can heal this place, man. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, plain. For strong is Yahweh Shem Shah power, who judgeth her. See, the Lord is finna judge Babylon the Great, man. Yahweh Shem Shah is finna judge Babylon the Great, man. And all these other nations that have been joined unto your NATO and your EU, that's been joined under Babylon the Great, is finna be thrown down, man. And this is the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. We'll warn you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. And I'm speaking to our people, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're warning you to return to the Lord before her judgment comes, man. Babylon the Great judgment comes, man. 9, it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So this place has a judgment coming to it, and it's going to be burned with fire, man. And that's the point I want to make in this video, that this place is going to be burned with fire. And it's Babylon the Great, which is America, man. It says, standing afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is her judgment, is thy judgment come. So it's only going to take a small matter of time for Babylon the Great to be destroyed, man. Before it be burned with fire. And we're seeing it happen right before your eyes, man. Because of the pride that Esau has, he's going to go down even worse than we can imagine, man. We know it's gonna be bad, but we can't imagine how bad it's gonna really be, man, when the Lord judges this place, man. Because he is in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary says Esau is the only nation that will receive no mercy from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. This is Psalms 10 and verse 4. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance. See that? The pride of Esau Edom is going to make his judgment be even worse than we. Like I said, we know won't even happen to Babylon the Great, man. Because he's very prideful, man. He thinks he's going to stand before Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and fight, man. How prideful you got to be to think you can stand against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the son of the Creator, the Holy One of Israel. How can you imagine even trying to stand before him and fight, man? You have to be very prideful, man. And that's the hand of the Lord on the left-hand side, boasting him up to think he can fight against the Son of the Most High. And you got to be you got to be a crazy muff to think that way, man. And this has to be the hand of the Lord, man. It's making him think that way, man. And that's them demons on the left-hand side that he makes enchantments what he worships. They got him puffed up, man. Higher than Pharaoh. Verse 4, it says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after power. Power is not in all his thoughts. So he don't even believe the Lord has that power that we prophesy about. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. And he don't believe nobody's going to come against him, not even his own nations. He don't believe that. He don't believe Yahushua going to crack the clouds. He sees them up there, but he don't never think the Lord is going to send the angels with Yahushua down, man. That is his mindset. He says, he hath said in his heart, in his mind, I shall not be moved. And that's what he says in Revelation 18. It says, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrows. That's his mindset, man. That's how we know who the so-called white man really is, man. He is the Edomites according to the scriptures, man. He said in his heart, I shall not see, Salakia, let me slow down. I shall not be moved, for I shall never be an adversity. So he don't think nothing is ever going to happen where he's going to be taken down. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. And that's against you Israelites, man. It's always set against you Israelites, man. And that's why we wanted our people to repent to the Lord, man, because Esau is against you, man. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is for you, man. Let's get this another translation. Psalms 10 and verse 8, it says, they lurketh in ambush in the village, waiting to murder innocent people. They are always searching for helpless victims. That's plain, man. I've seen this little thing in Haiti where I gotta watch what I say about them. The foundation of Clinton, George Clinton, you get my drift, was taking the Levite children, man. So, man, we're living in heavy demonic times, man. And this is being explained to the T, man. Esau Edom is a so-called white man. And that's just plain, man. There's nothing we can do to change that. That's his lot. That's what he has to fulfill, his lot, man. And no one can change that. The Good News Translation, it says they hide themselves in the villages, waiting to murder innocent people. They spy on their helpless victims. And that's plain, man. Hey! They spy on helpless victims. So they always try to find ways to destroy the Israelites, man. You blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. But the Lord has a trick bag for them. But he just letting them pile up their sins, man. Their sins being piled up for a great judgment that's coming to them. And though they can't see it, that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of the judgment of the Lord is going to bring on them. Because it's going to come out of nowhere, man. In 1 hour, man, his judgment come. Let's go back to Revelation 18. Then let's start at verse 5. It says, no, I'm going to start at 4. It says, And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Beautiful. So that's what we're warning you, to get the blood off our hands, to warn you of Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. So the Lord is warning you to come out of her. This place is finished, man. What more do you need to see? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. See that? This is the time to return, man. The queen is being taken down, man. Babylon the Great. The mother of harlots is fallen, man. Her sins have reached unto heaven. So don't be partakers with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua judgment that he's going to bring on Esau Edom. Don't be partakers with that, man. The wrath of the Lord, man, we ain't seen it, man. Like it's finna come on Esau Edom. We haven't seen the wrath that's finna come on him, man. So the Lord telling you, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, come out of this place, man, mentally and spiritually, man. Continue on, verse 4, it says, and that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven. So the Lord has seen the sins of Esau Edom, man. Her sins have reached unto heaven, and power hath remembered her iniquities. Whoo! Man, the Lord has seen her iniquity. He's seen the sins that Babylon the Great is doing, these Edomites are doing, man. And he's sending the men of the Lord out to warn his people, man. Don't be partakers with the wrath that I'm finna bring, man. It's going to be a harsh judgment, man. The judgment is going to be harsh, man. This is Psalms 28, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, the Psalm of David, it says, unto thee will I cry, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, my rock. Be not silent to me, lest if thou be silent to me, I become like unto them that go down into the pit. Hear my voice of my supplication when I cry unto thee, when I lift up my hands toward thy holy oracle. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity. That's what the Lord said, be not partakers with the workers of iniquity, man. You don't want to be drawn into this wrath of the Lord, the judgment of the Lord, man. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. No one can tell me that this ain't Esau explaining Esau, man. He'll tell you sweet things. He can tell you the job, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a raise, and then time to come to raise, he give the shit to somebody else and don't give it to you at all, man. I remember I was working at this company, man. They give you a bonus every year, and they say, "Oh, you do this right here, you do this. If y'all work this good and all this and that, and then time come and time to get your bonus, and the motherfucker say, well, something came up where I can't give it to you." So this man that's his MO, man. He's done did it to Jake, man, plenty of times. You can watch plenty of videos and show you that this man is the wicked the Bible speaks of, man. And that's his MO, man. This is his lot, man, to be the wicked. It says, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert, man. So the Lord is going to render to them what they deserve. For all the wickedness that they've done, they're going to get it back, man. They're going to get back double, man. And let me get this real quick in a New Living Translation. Psalms 28:4, it says, give them the punishment they so richly deserve. Woo. Measure it out in the proportion of their wickedness. Pay them back for all their evil deeds. Give them a taste of what they have done to others. See that? All the time that they was doing wickedness to other people, they're finna get their payback, man. They're going to get their payback, man. And that's why we wanted our people, man, to return to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because they're finna get judged, man. You believe it or not. They're finna be judged. Let's go back to Revelation 18. Because the Lord said, give them what they deserve, man. Measure it out. Measure it out. Give them what they deserve. And that's the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua poured out without mixture, man, because they're going to drink of that cup, man. Drink it all the way to the dregs. Let's get it up here. This is Revelation 18, and verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. I don't need to get in another translation. That's plain, man. What she have done, the cup filled to her, to give her a double shot. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's her mindset, man. That's the mindset of Edomite, man. But she's going to get double the cup, man. A double shot. A double shot of Everclear, man. The strongest drink you got, man. Not the good shit. That shit Martin said when he grabbed his when he grabbed his neck. That bitter shit. Give her a double cup of that bitter shit, man. And let her drink it all the way down. As nasty as it is, man, let her drink it all the way down, man, because this is the wrath of the Lord, man. This is the wrath of the Lord, man. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in her hand, in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's hand. See, it's been a golden cup, man. This base has been built up proudly, man. Pridefully. It says that made all the earth drunken. See that? They have raided through all the countries and made this place, made them want to be in an alphabet community and put McDonald's and poison all in their neighborhoods, and wouldn't put different like porn and all that shit throughout their land, and prostitute. Then rape, rob, and murder the whole country, man. Not country, but world, man, for the most part. They went through all these lands and manipulated their people to think after them, man. They done made all the earth drunk. He says, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. See, now the nations are mad, man. And they're going to burn it with fire. They're going to burn it with fire, man. Verse 80 says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, man. So it's going to happen suddenly. It's not going to happen like a draw. Like now we see it, it's drawing it out, man. The Lord is drawing it out for the hopeful elect to see. But it's for 2/3 of our people in these heathens, it's going to happen all of a sudden. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, and for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is even. And he is slacking, let me slow down, and is lifted up even to the skies. See, now these other nations are going back to their own lands, man. They're seeing that Babylon the Great is not worth living here, man. You see them Qataris. I ain't never met a Qatari. I ain't met a whole lot of people around different countries, but if you're in your right mind, if they living and driving like that, why would they want to come here, man? Why would they want to stay here? China the same way. I mean, like I said, I only see things on the videos, but why would they want? I'm thinking in my mind, why would they want to come to Babylon the Great, man? When the food is poison, the water is poison, the air is poison. When over there, they living how they want to live, man. Whatever you buy, you own. So even in West Africa, man, the houses they buy, that's theirs. They don't own shit on it. That's theirs. That land they buy, that's theirs. But Esau has run his course, man, and the nations are mad, and they're gonna want to burn her with fire, man. They're gonna want to burn her with fire, man, because their war, it brought a lot of countries into war, building weapons and missiles and shit, man. And in them countries, man, they just want to have peace, man. They want to collect their money and just have peace. but not Babylon the Great, man. It promotes war. It promotes death. It promotes killing. So now, as we being the prophets of the Lord, solving the apostles and elders a great millstone, and you know where I'm going, has blessed us to understand what's going to happen. And we see a reward coming on our enemies for what they've done to us. This is Revelations 18 and verse 20. It says, rejoice over her, thou heavens, Slakia, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for power have avenged you on her. That's plain, man. The Lord is going to revenge the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect on Babylon the Great for what they've done to us, man. And the only thing we're doing is prophesying the return of our Lord and Savior, Hashem Yahushua. Verse 20 says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. See that? Thus, with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So you best believe what you did to the prophets of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that judgment gonna be way worse than we could even prophesy about, man. For what they done to us, man. In this life or in many lives, man. This place is not gonna be found no more at all, man. And it goes in. You can read along. You can continue to read the things that Babylon the Great produces, man. But this place is not going to be found no more at all. And no one can change that. No one can stop the judgments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. No one can stop it, man. And we can't say how much longer we're going to be on the internet, man, sending up these epistles and on the highways and byways, man. But we know the time is coming fast, man. Time is short, and the wrath of the Lord is here, man. This is Jeremiah 51. I'm going to start at verse 62. It says, then shalt thou say, O Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, thou hast spoken against this place to cut it off. Woo. That none shall remain in it. And that's how we know it's talking about this time in Babylon the Great, man. And none shall remain in it, neither man nor beast, but that it shall be desolate forever. And that's what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, man. It's going to be what? Desolate forever. And it shall be when thou hast made an end of reading this book, that thou shalt bind a stone to it and cast it into the midst of Euphrates. And thou shalt say, thus shall Babylon sink, and shall not rise from the evil that I will bring upon it. So the Lord is going to judge this place, man, and the evil that they've done is going to be brought back on them. And they shall be weary. Thus far are the words of Jeremiah. So the prophet Jeremiah prophesied in ancient Babylon the Great and in Babylon the Great now. So the wrath is on his way, man. We can see it clear as day now. I'm going to end it there, Lord willing. Now, let me get this real quick. Revelation 17, I bet the Spirit can me continue to say this, that the nations are going to burn up with fire. Let's end it with that. This is Jeremiah 17. And let's get it, let's get the point. Revelation 17 and 15, it says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, man. That's all the nations that the EU, the NATO countries that's joining the Babylon the Great, they're going to turn on Babylon the Great, man. and they're going to burn her with fire, man. For power hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will. It ain't their choice. The Lord going to put on their spirits to do this, man. And agree to give their kingdom unto the beast, that beast system we speak about, unto the words of power be fulfilled. See, now they're giving their nation over to the beast system, man, until this prophecy be fulfilled, man. And the women which thou seest, it's like the women which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, man. And that is Babylon the Great, man. So Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm in it there. Shalom. Shalom.